Hello world! Today is the 11th day of Inktober, and today's prompt word is cruel. Now, I was thinking about a lot of cruel things to do this video, and all the things I could think of were things that I can't draw and put on here because it's just too nasty. All the cruel things that humans do, that we do to each other, that we do to animals, and that we do to ourselves even. But I settled with my initial thoughts of animal cruelty, with a milder form of animal cruelty. This piece is a bird that's been clipped, wing clipped, and it's sitting in one of those beautiful, shiny, round cages that you see them in cartoons, and it's a staple item. When you think bird cage, you think this. And that kind of cage, people put birds in them for real. They live their lives in cages that are that small. They can't even spread their wings, not even when the wings have been clipped. I decided to go with the clipping that's not as cruel as the ones that's actually being performed. Sometimes you clip the bird's wings so hard that they go almost all the way into the actual meat part of the wing, the body part of the wing. And then the birds, not only can't they not fly, which is the whole point, they can't molt the feathers normally, and that can cause them great pain, as feathers may grow into each other, get infected, and hurt really, really bad. This is cruel. Putting a bird in a tiny cage is cruel. Clipping your bird's wings, an animal that's made to fly, is cruel. Keeping birds as pets, it is cruel. Birds are not meant to be pets. A home for a human is not a good place for a bird, and that's why people clip their wings. Clipping the wings is legal in the United States of America and a lot of other countries. In America, it's actually something people encourage because a human home is so dangerous to birds that they say clip their wings so they won't fly into any of the danger. Instead of just bird-proofing your home and monitoring your birds while they're flying. Cover windows, cover glass inside of the home, cover mirrors. Make sure there's no open fire. Make sure that if you have a ceiling fan, that it's turned off and cannot accidentally be turned on while your birds are outside. And when your birds are not flying free in your home, you need to make sure that they have a large cage they can get a few flaps in and at least stretch their wings. I say this as a bird person. I would never, ever, ever take a bird from the wild and raise as a pet. I have one bird that's my own breeding, and it's my own sin, because he didn't beg to be born in captivity. I could have just cracked that egg and thrown it in the garbage like the others from the same clutch. But I decided to let two birds live their instincts and raise a baby. And that's the thing. Where do you want to draw the line? Do you want to keep having birds in captivity? Do you want to keep feeding into that? Another 30 years, a whole bird life? Or do you want to take away that joy, that only joy that pet birds can have, raising a family in a secure environment, it's pretty much bad. The only benefits the birds get from being pets is that we can take them to a vet and take care of them and protect them. That's what they get out of it. That's the only thing they get out of it. So yeah, it's a bit of a hypocrisy to have birds and not think they should be pets. But this is my opinion. And that's why I primarily take care of adult birds. I do this with any kind of animal. When I get a new animal, I get an old one. I adopt. Because I don't think you should breed. Animals shouldn't be pets as pets. But if you gotta do it, at least make sure you give them the best they can have. Cutting their wings and putting them in a crammed little cage just because it's pretty doesn't mean it's nice for the bird. Don't be cruel. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I hope I will TTY later!